Hey, what's up everybody? It's that time of year again where I'm going to do my 14 favorite songs of 2014. If you guys want to check out last year's video of my 13 favorite songs of 2013, I'll put the link right on the side so you can check that one out. Now, I only had one rule on this one, and it was pretty much just to try and name as many artists as possible, not trying to repeat it. I'd only list the artist twice, only if they were going to be there as the featured artist or as a guest appearance on there. And this list is pretty much in no particular order, but maybe the last one. For my first song, I have Emily King's Distance. I love how soulful the sound is. I love her voice. I love how bouncy the track is for a soulful thing. It kind of reminds me of like You Don't Know My Name by Alicia Keys in a way. It was also free on her SoundCloud. I'll put you guys a link if it's still free on there. If you do, go check her out. She's a really awesome artist. Second song is Regret by St. Vincent. One of my favorite albums of the year. Regret is one of my favorite tracks on this album just because of how, I guess, poppy it kind of sounds compared to a lot of the songs on this album. And the fact that there's this riff in the middle of the song. And the bass line of that song is pretty good. And not to mention, I love St. Vincent.
I love you.
I love Annie Clark.
I love you. You know I love you. Shut up.
Another favorite song of mine is going to be Mount Olympus by Big K.R.I.T. That beat goes so hard. It's pretty much a response back to Big Sean and Kendrick's Control song. His second verse on there where he kind of changes his flow and his tempo on how he flows, pretty dope. He's one of my favorite southern artists out there. Another favorite of mine is Boz's Just Made Bail featuring J.Cole. Such a cool beat. It's very much a summertime song, very chill with a little guitar in there. Boz is actually really cool. It's probably my favorite rap album of the year too. And J. Cole's verse on this song is probably my favorite verse of the year. Another song that I really liked was Chvrches' Gun Alucard Sessions. Of course, Gun came out along with their album, 2012, I want to say? But in 2014, they dropped a deluxe version where it actually came with 3 extra songs, which are the Alucard Sessions. It's pretty much a rearrangement of these songs, one of them being Recover, Mother We Share, and of course Gun. As you guys can always see in the background, I love Tron and I love Daft Punk. When I hear that song, I feel like that song could have been on the Tron Legacy soundtrack. Or if they make a new movie, that Chvrches could actually do the soundtrack on there. The tone is dark. Lauren Mabry's voice is very sweet, so it kind of gives that contrast to that song, but I absolutely love that song. I even like it better than the original. Check that one out. Another favorite is going to be Little Dragon's Klapp, Klapp. I've loved Little Dragon probably since I first heard them on their second album. Their new album is pretty much kind of like an extension of that one over there, Ritual Union. Yukimi's voice is pretty awesome, and it always is awesome. As far as the production on there, it is so dope, especially on the breakdown in the last minute or so of the song, where that little beat comes in. That beat hypes me up every single time I listen to that song. Another song that I really liked was Lucius's Two of Us on the Run. The song came out late last year, but as far as it goes, I got to see them live this year. I didn't really listen to the song until the concert itself. For their encore, they actually came down from the stage and went into the middle of the crowd, which is so cool to do. And it was pretty much a quiet set. They weren't really plugged into any mics or anything like that, but everybody was quiet, and they played Two of Us on the Run. And watching that, it puts the song in a whole different context. It's such an intimate song. I love how the crowd reacts to them first singing, and then when it gets to the really high point of the song, everybody gets won over. So if you ever go on YouTube, look up Two of Us on the Run, like live performance. You'll see a bunch of other people's recordings of it. Every single performance is pretty awesome. The crowd, the energy is really, really cool to see. And I'm pretty much guilty of watching each and every single one of their performances of that song. So I absolutely love that song. If you've ever been stuck in LA traffic, you're on the 101 and you just see the LA skyline. This is the reason why I like Lana Del Rey's West Coast. To me, it just matched the mood of LA traffic so much that I actually really like this song. I love the beat, first of all. It's very Black Keys heavy on that one. Like, even it matches the music video of palm trees and pretty California. I actually like that song a lot. Another favorite of mine is going to be Sunsick by San Fermin. One of the coolest live performances of the year for sure. I've listened to that song, I dissected that song, and every way you put it, it's amazing. The way that I kind of dissected it was that you listen to each part of it, lead vocal, background vocal, the drums, the horns, everything about that song. You can listen to it each time and you can notice like a little bit more of everything, but it's freaking amazing. Like with all those parts and you actually put it together, it just actually makes for a really great performance. And to me, Cassidy Ray's voice is so good on that song. When she hits all those high notes on that song, it's pretty awesome. But only bummer I would say is that she's not in the band any longer. I'm not too sure exactly why, but I think she tried to do her own solo thing. On this performance, it's pretty amazing. Another song that I liked is going to be Hey Mami by Sylvan Esso. To me, this song has the best build-up for the actual song, because like in the beginning, it's just that little clap, the Hey Mami part going over and over, but the build-up to that song, which leads to the second verse, the beat goes off and it goes all really crazy, and I really like that song a lot. It's free right now through Google Play. Go check out the album. I actually really enjoy that album a lot. Another song is going to be Jessie Ware's Sometimes, Kind of, Maybe. Love that album. I love this particular song because of the beat on it. It's so smooth, so R&B, I'd say. It's something like I haven't really heard in a really long time. But she teamed up with Miguel on that one, and you could hear him in the background vocals. It's very sexy, I'd say, so I really love that song a lot. Where would a list be without my girl Kimbra? For my favorite song on her Golden Echo album, I'd have to say it's gonna be Love in High Places. I love her vocal on there. I love the production. It's so like watery or something, like the bass on there. I love the progression of the beat when it goes to the middle of the song itself. I love her voice, and I think it kind of matches her style on this particular song, so I really, really like this song. My favorite cover of the year has to be Pink's Somewhere Over the Rainbow. There's not a lot of changes on this particular version of her song. She did it for the Oscars for this year. Just the fact that she could hit those notes and the way that, of course, it's being played with an orchestra and stuff. Pink's Somewhere Over the Rainbow, awesome song. And then lastly, my favorite song of the year is going to be Phantogram's Fall in Love. At one point of this year, I listened to that song 14 times in a row. I absolutely love that beat. The vocal is awesome. Every minute thing about this beat of the song is pretty dope. It just reminds me of like a Just Blaze track or something. I know in the summertime I played that song a lot. Windows down, all the way up. I played that a lot. I still do, but that has to be my favorite song of 2014 this year. So I'm going to tag a few people that I just kind of want to see what they've been listening to for the year. I want to tag Victoria from Pitch Black Music. I trust her music taste. She's got a great music vlog, so check her out. I'll leave her link right over here. And if you are watching this, please, if you want, just make a video, make a response, or comment on below on what are your favorite songs of the year. The best way to hear about good music is pretty much word of mouth, so leave me a comment on the bottom. I want to hear what you guys are listening to, and I'll probably comment back about it. I need to go finish up Christmas stuff, but everybody have a good New Year, and I will see you guys later, alright? Peace out.